Okay, fellow warriors, this is Uncle Bob again, and tonight I want to talk to you about, let me put it this way. I'm going to start a new series on advanced attack methods, but because of the topic of advanced attack methods, I'm going to start covering some things that I've already covered a little bit, but I want you to get that refreshed in your mind. So before we start, please subscribe and hit that like button, and that would help me a whole lot. Okay, so the first thing I want to do here is I want to go, I want to go to the, if I can find my arrow. There it is. I want to go to the battlefield. If I can get it to go there. There we go. Get rid of the store stuff for a little bit. And I'm just going to open up a monster here, and I just want to revisit a couple of things that are on that attack screen. Now, if you'll notice, this little guardsman Roman-looking helmet, it says leadership, and what that is that tells you how many guardsmen, how many specialists, and how many catapults you can carry. Right now, I can send out on a march 44,064 troops. That's on leadership. Now over here on authority, if you notice, it says 22,032. This is how many mercenaries I can carry. So if you're going to go attack somebody, you need to make sure and choose your target very wisely so that you don't exceed the necessary means of having more than this. Okay? Now, right here, dominance, this is how many monsters I can take. Right now, I have 0 picked, and I can take up to 11,016 units, different monsters. All right. The other thing I want to cover real quick is when you go to attack, remember, you need to look and see what the strength is on the unit you're getting ready to attack. So this one has a strength of a ranged units, and this one is melee. Is melee. Okay. So ranged and melee, I don't want to send ranged and melee. What I will send is I will send 80, and we're going to put flyers. It just so happens, if you remember down here, now if you're in a city, in a kingdom that says low, medium, high, that kind of thing, you can put your cursor over that item and it'll tell you a percentage. Well, that's not low enough for me. I like 0 to 4% if I can get it. And so this was ranged in melee. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more flyers. And now my attack losses is going to be 1% or less. So let's go ahead and start that march. I'm doing this, I've already covered it once, but I'm doing this for a reason. I'm just trying to give you a refresher on how you set up your attack. Now, at some point, I'll show you how to figure for your exact losses. Now, if you notice, I did not have any losses. Let's just open that up real quick. We'll go to journal. We'll click on the report, and I got everybody, and I had 0 losses. Well, I had 1. Okay, now this is a good opportunity. If you have only 1 loss, it probably will not show. If you have 2 losses, you will only be able to resuscitate 1 of them, and then the other one is lost. So that's kind of how that works. All right. Let's look at the details real quick. If you notice, my war chickens, these are griffins. I call them war chickens. My war chickens took out pretty much all of the one type of monster squad. And then the other type attacked my war chickens and they got one of us. And then my extra strength war chickens, the 4 of them took the rest of them out. So that was a good battle. Now let's talk about attacking another person. Now I've got to pick a person here. Let's just we're in the middle of caught right now, so I can attack somebody. I'm going to come over here and I'm just checking something here real quick. Uh-oh. I can't find it. All right, anyway, let's go find somebody to attack. And I haven't got anybody in mind right now. You know what? Let's do this. If I want to attack off kingdom, remember, you have to have Arwen. And we click on this globe right here, and this is going to show me the entire domain. If I move this up and down, it'll show me all the different kingdoms. The kingdom that you are currently on will show right here, or if you're attacking a kingdom and your armies are on that kingdom, it'll show right here. Or if you open up that globe, let's just say I have 158 open, and now I open the globe, 158 will be in the middle. If you need to go back to your kingdom, the quickest way to do it is to come down here, click on that arrow, and then click on, well, you could actually click on your clan capital, and that'll automatically send you back to your kingdom. See there? So right now, I think I'm going to pick somebody to attack here. Let's just go over here to Kingdom 172. And let's go over a little bit. I'm looking for a decent size city that I can attack because I don't like attacking people much smaller than me. Whoops, darn it. Okay. If you go down here to this little, you see this? You can click on it and it'll move for you. And I'm not seeing, didn't look down here. I should have had this picked out before. Let me just check this real quick. All right, here's a level 34. He's got 3,704 ingots, which are used for with the palace back at in my kingdom. Let's see what this one is. 138. Ooh, he's way bigger than me. Let's go to this 34. He's not bad, and he's got more ingots, so I'm going to go ahead and attack him. He's a level 103. He has the ability to come back over and attack me as well, but let's go ahead and hit him. He may not have anything, and that's okay. I'm going to click attack. Now, here's the other thing I want to show you. If you're attacking another person, you can use reinforcements, or if you're attacking heroics, you can use reinforcements. That's the only time you can use reinforcements. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. If I want to attack this monster here, and I try to use reinforcements, it won't let me. You can only use reinforcements to fight against heroics, monster squads, and other players. See that? Okay. So you can use them to attack guys like this, let's go ahead and attack him. He's got 4,000, he's 80,000, he's just below me. So we're going to go ahead and click on attack. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just select everybody. And I'm going to set that in motion. We've got quite a long while to go. We're going to click on that one. We can do it 4 more times. And I've got about 1:23 before it hits. Now, I've already attacked several of these people, so I kind of know what they have and what they don't have. He's probably not going to have anything. If you look here, his might is not as strong as mine. Mine's 3360. His is only 2560. He's got some health and authority emblems on here, items, but his guardsman strength is only 14%. I'm quite a bit higher than that. Down here, health against other players, 41%. I'm double that at least. And so this is not a bad match for me. And it's within my bracket that I like to attack with. So it should be landing here before too long. But let me show you one other thing here. You should scout more often than I should. I'm a bad example for that. And when you do your scouting, you can also use reinforcements. Well, I'm sorry, you cannot use reinforcements for scouting, but they move much faster, and they can get killed though. But it just depends on your level of scouts and their level of scouts. All right, so here's Tagomi City. We have a victory, and there's nothing there. But I did get his ingots. I got a little bit more iron, and I got some more food. So it's not a big loss. There we go. All right, let me show you a couple other things real quick. If somebody was coming at me, which I'm assuming somebody will sooner or later, they've already attacked me a few times tonight. If somebody is coming, let me go back to my city. If somebody is coming to me, there's a couple things I can do, which I did yesterday. First of all, I encourage people to attack me because right up here, it adds to my conquest points, especially when I have my bonuses on. So I don't mind having people attack me. The downside is we lose a percentage of mercenaries and monsters, guardsmen in general, up to 25%. But when we attack, we can lose up to 25%. When we're being attacked, we'll lose up to 10%, because once we refurbish them, bring them back to life, 10% of them will not be revived. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and talk about a little bit about these other tactics that you want to use. First of all, whatever person you're going to use to attack with, I used 80 that last time. If you notice, I have her artifact up, and I have it fully, click on it, buddy, and I have it fully leveled up as far as I can take it. Now, I do have a couple of artifacts that are not leveled up. Let's just use this one. This one is a new one. This is called Zeus Lightning, and it gives you a bonus of dominance and leadership. In other words, it gives you the ability to add more fighters and more monsters to your march. So when you need to level those up, that little arrow will show, and then it'll show you what to be leveled up here because of the red dot. So I'm going to click on that. And it looks like I can take it up quite a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and, if you notice here, that's how many fragments I have. This is the price, and the price will go up as my fragments go down. And it looks like I opened up a extra bonus. It says chance to deal double damage, 0.3%. Not that great, but it's better than nothing. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we got to do here. All right, we've got pickaxe. That's for Stror. This is for my scouts. Let's see what we got here. And it was raised once. That's good. And then, of course, the thunder drum is for speed. And we got him up a little bit. Okay. So, we can move the city. We can move our, if we're being attacked, we can move our city. If we're not being attacked, we can, if we are being attacked and we don't want to move our city, we can simply just send our troops. Just send a reinforcement. Click all my troops. Lottie-dottie, everybody. We'll just start them on a march. Now, the great thing about this is it's going to take 4 minutes to get there, and then it's going to take 4 minutes to get back. Now, if you send it to if you go and attack somebody that has an Ulrich and they're bubbled up, it'll take 4 hours out and 4 hours back. We call that the long walk. And that way your troops are out of the city, and that's one tactic you can use. Other folks will tend to, I don't do this much, but, and again, I'm not judging anyone, but other folks will send their troops. Well, let me go down here and find it properly. If you want to find something quickly, you can click on your clan button and then on coordinates, and then it'll show you all this buildings in your clan area. And we're going to just go to this one. This is a clan fort. Forts are to protect your clan capital. What we can do is we can send our army there. Right now, we have several people, several units there as it is. But what I can do is I can send all my troops over there as well. I'm not going to do that because I've been on a march. Let me speed this up real quick. One thing you need to keep in mind is right up here, you want to keep an eye on your ingots. I'm going to switch gears here. You want to keep your eye on your materials and your silver. Now notice I have 37 million silver. Way too much silver to have an open city. We need to take that down a notch because this is a magnet for attackers, especially during ruthless slaughter when they're looking for silver. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here to my city, and I'm going to click on my university, and I'm just going to caravan some silver away from my town. Now I can protect up to 10 million, so I'll just take that down to just under almost 9 million or so. So I'll go ahead and send those over there. It won't take very long to take them over there. All right, so that's part one of this advanced attack methods. To recap, we talked about a little bit about artifacts. We talked a little bit about how your city should need to be, we call this a no value city when we keep them down like this. We've talked about that. We've talked about the dominance, authority, and leadership, and how to, we kind of brushed over a little bit how to pick your targets, but we can do that a little bit more next time too. But in the interim, this is a series, and I will continue to talk about things when it comes to attacks. And I want you to come back and visit us, because I think we've got some more interesting material to share with you. All right. I appreciate you paying attention and watching my videos. And I will see you next time if I can get my arrow over there. There we go. We'll talk to you next time.